Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on 330 once again. I got a couple upcoming projects for this car. They're going to be really cool, very exciting. I think you guys are going to want to watch those. But before we get to any of that, I've been wanting to fix a couple things on the car. The paint has a couple of details that I'm not too happy with. The paint job on this car is pretty good from afar, but if you get up close, a lot of the plastic trims are starting to peel. The clear coat's starting to peel. So I was talking to my homie Juan. He said, go ahead, bring me the car. I'll take care of you. So here we are. I dropped off the car yesterday here at my dad's house, and I'm back here today. We're going to start stripping it down. We're going to start taking all the trims off, start making room for him to do what he's got to do, and then he's going to go ahead and sand it, primer it, and we're going to paint it. So I'll show you guys some of those steps as we go through it. But today we're just going to go over the car a little bit here, show you what we are going to do and what we're not going to do, because we're not going to paint the whole car. But let's get to it. I'll show you guys what we're doing. Guys, so pretty soon this car is going to go get painted. I'm gonna start stripping everything off. I already got the grills off. I'm gonna start pulling off all the washer stuff here, get that ready for the paint, and then my boy Juan's gonna take it from there. Boom. For those of you wondering why we're gonna be painting this car, I know it looks pretty good for the most part. From pretty far away it does, but up close, if you guys look, the hood's starting to peel off here. This hood was repainted, it's starting to come off already. If you look at the color, it's just a little more yellow than the white paint. The clear coat's kind of going on this aftermarket paint. The bumper here, some guy backed into me, he cracked the bumper. So we got those two things. We got the mirrors. I'm gonna retouch these up. I'm gonna do this white and probably do this section white as well. And then we are also gonna do a couple plastics in the back here. You guys see this plastic trim? Clear coat's starting to peel off of it. So we're gonna shoot that guy. And this bumper here, clear coat's also starting to peel off. So for that reason, we're gonna be repainting those items. Then the car will be looking pretty good. I'll be happy. And then we got a couple more things that we're gonna be actually installing on the car, but you guys gotta wait to see that. That's why I wanna make sure to paint it first before we put those items on. All right, guys, so we got everything removed from the hood. We got the grills off, we got the emblem off. I also pulled off the fog lights. I took off the two trims that go under the headlights because we're going to paint those as well. So we'll paint the bumper, the trim, the hood on this side. And then I already did the mirrors. They're ready to go. And then we got the rear stripped down too. Gas cap's missing because we use that as a sample for the paint. But trunk, we went ahead and pulled off the trim here because this is the one we're going to be painting. And then the bumper's pretty much stripped as well. Pulled everything off of there. We're gonna get that painted. So again, rear bumper, the trim right there, mirrors, and hood, front bumper, and the trim under the headlights. I was contemplating about doing the handles here. This one's not too bad, the other side is really bad, so maybe we'll go ahead and do that. So I'll talk to my boy, because this one here has got a little bit of peeling on the clear coat, so we're already here, might as well do it all. So we're gonna go ahead and get this prepped, and tomorrow he's gonna sand the bumpers, he's gonna sand everything, and then on Saturday we're gonna go ahead and shoot it. So we'll show you guys what happens then. Okay guys, so I know yesterday I said we were just gonna do the bumper, we were gonna do the hood, we weren't gonna get too deep into the paint, but as you guys can see, my boy started finding little issues and he wants to do it right one time. So he started digging in there. He fixed a couple dents. I knew these dents were here, I just didn't really want to mess with them, but like he said, he wants to do it right one time. So he got to work, and this is where we are at with it now. Now he's starting the back. The front's pretty much ready. We're letting the little putty dry up so we can sand that. But he's going to town back here. Gonna do the rear bumper. He already did the mirrors. He did the mirrors as well. So those are all prepped up, ready for paint. And then he also did the handles on the doors, which was not part of the plan. But again, he wants to make sure the car looks good. Everything else is good. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave it like that. I'll update you guys once we get it a little more further ahead. It's going down today. Car's all prepped up. Gonna go ahead and shoot some primer on it. Once we get the primer on, take that down a little bit, and then we'll get to painting. So All right, guys, so this is the next morning. We let the car sit here all night, make sure the paint cured good. So now this is the fun part of the job, is actually unmasking it. It's like a little kid getting a toy, man, taking everything off and seeing the final results. Before we do that, let me recap on exactly what we did. Like I had mentioned, we were not going to paint the whole car, but we just started going a little farther every time. We ended up doing the back bumper. We did the trim that goes on the trunk. We did both headlight trims. Then we started noticing the clear was also peeling on this trim down here, so we knocked that out as well on both sides, and we did the door handles, and then we did the mirrors. These, remember, had black here and black here. We did it all white. I think it's gonna look pretty good. We'll see once we take everything off. And again, we did the bumper, both fenders, and the hood as well. So let me start unmasking it and we'll see what it looks like finished up. So there it is with the masking paper off. I'm not gonna lie, this color is pretty dead on. The white is super bright. It's nice to see it like new again. Really match the rest of the paint. We put the trim in the front already, so that looks really good. We still gotta pop in the emblems and the front grills, but everything else looks really good. Really match the paint. Here's a little sample of the old paint versus the new. Obviously, it's not the same, but we're gonna get this color sanded along with the rest of the car. Once we color sand everything and buff it, I think it's gonna look a lot better too. We did the handle caps here, we did the moldings down here, and then we did the mirrors. This is something I want to do that I've been seeing. A lot of guys have just the black trim there and just the white caps, but I want to see what it looked like all white, and that's the result right there. Looks really good. This white paint makes the blue brakes stand out a lot more than they used to. I mean, it just came out great. Everything looks good on it. Really matched. Here's the trim right there. That one came out good too. And the bumper as well. Once we throw all the moldings back here, it's gonna look complete. All right, guys, so that's gonna be it for today's video. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, you definitely want to subscribe. We got a lot more things going on with this car and the other cars on the channel. Next things that are going to be going on with this one are pretty exciting. This car is going to be making a huge transformation. You definitely don't want to miss that. So with that being said, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.